Want to know how to make cold coffee at home that tastes creamy, refreshing, and delicious without spending money at a coffee shop? In this video, I'll show you a simple cold coffee recipe using ingredients you can easily find at home. I'll also show you a few useful coffee tools that can make the process easier and help you get better results. So grab your coffee, ice, and milk, and let's make it. What you'll need for one large glass of cold coffee: you'll need 1 cup cold milk, 1 to 2 teaspoons instant coffee, 1 to 2 teaspoons sugar, depending on your taste, 2 tablespoons hot water, ice cubes, 2 tablespoons cream or milk froth, optional chocolate syrup, optional. For the equipment, you'll need a glass, spoon, and something to mix or froth the coffee. If you regularly make coffee at home, a milk frother can be a useful addition because it helps create a smoother, creamier texture. Step 1. Make the coffee mixture. Start by adding 1 to 2 teaspoons of instant coffee to a small glass or cup. Now add about 2 tablespoons of hot water. The water doesn't need to be boiling. Hot water simply helps dissolve the coffee properly. Add your preferred amount of sugar and mix everything until the coffee is completely dissolved. Pro tip: if you want a stronger coffee flavor, use 2 teaspoons of coffee. If you prefer something smoother and lighter, start with 1 teaspoon and adjust it next time. Step 2. Cool the coffee. Now here's an important step. Don't immediately pour hot coffee over a full glass of ice. Instead, allow the coffee mixture to cool for a few minutes. This helps prevent the ice from melting too quickly and watering down your drink. If you make cold coffee regularly, you can also prepare your coffee mixture ahead of time and keep it chilled in the refrigerator. Step 3. Add cold milk. Once your coffee mixture has cooled, take a tall glass and add your cold milk. For a creamy cold coffee, I recommend using whole milk. However, you can also use almond, oat, soy, or another milk alternative depending on your preference. Now pour the cooled coffee mixture into the milk and stir well. At this point, you already have a simple homemade cold coffee. Step 4. Add ice. Now it's time to make it properly cold. Add a handful of ice cubes to your glass. Don't fill the entire glass with ice because you want enough room for the coffee and milk. If you want stronger coffee flavor, you can make coffee ice cubes by freezing brewed coffee in an ice tray. That way, as the ice melts, it won't dilute your drink. Step 5. Make it creamy. Want your cold coffee to feel more like something you'd order at a cafe? This is where a milk frother can make a big difference. Froth a small amount of cold milk until you get a light, creamy foam. Then gently spoon the foam over the top of your coffee. You can also add a little chocolate syrup or cocoa powder for extra flavor. And if you're making this for guests, a little chocolate drizzle on top can make the drink look much more appealing. Step 6. Final mix and taste test. Give your cold coffee one final stir. Now taste it. If it's too strong, add a little more milk. If it's too weak, add a little more coffee. If you want it sweeter, add a small amount of sugar or your preferred sweetener. The best part about making cold coffee at home is that you can adjust everything to your own taste. Want a stronger coffee flavor? Here's another simple trick. Instead of using only instant coffee, you can use cold brew concentrate or strongly brewed coffee. For this method, brew your coffee stronger than you normally would, allow it to cool completely, and then combine it with cold milk and ice. This gives you a deeper coffee flavor and is especially good if you don't want your drink to taste too milky. A coffee grinder can also be useful if you're starting with whole coffee beans and want to brew fresh coffee at home. And that's how to make cold coffee at home with just a few simple ingredients. You don't need an expensive coffee shop or complicated equipment. With coffee, milk, ice, and a few simple tools, you can make a refreshing cold coffee in just a few minutes. If you regularly make coffee at home, I'll leave links in the description to some of the coffee tools and products I used or recommend, so you can check the latest prices and details. If this video helped you make a better cup of coffee, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more coffee recipes, product reviews, and buying guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.